Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this morning. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, comment, um, all of those great things. Okay. I wanted to talk about Memphis legends, okay? 8Ball and MJG, okay? They opened up in I'm trying to see if I can find that. They were in concert the other night and they opened up in Houston playing Young Dolph's music, showing Young Dolph respect, okay? And of course, that makes me extremely proud to see Memphis legends. Okay. And they are Orange Mound bound. They Orange Mound every day. People, 8Ball and MJG represented Orange Mound so hard. People thought Orange Mound was a little city around the Memphis area, but Orange Mound is actually just a neighborhood inside of Memphis. Shout out to Orange Mound. And so 8Ball and MJG definitely played a very big part of our musical, okay, culture. Um, Definitely played a part in paving the way for other artists such as Young Dolph, such as Yo Gotti, such as all of the Moneybag Yo's, all of these artists that you see now. A Ball and MJG are still some of my favorites, you know. There were other artists. I think about all of the artists that people have kind of like they don't talk about anymore. You know, definitely people like they still talk about 3 6 because they made a very big impact on the musical history in Memphis, but I do believe that they came after A Ball and MJG. There were other artists, like definitely Gangsta Pat. Gangsta Pat was one of the. We have to pay homage to Gangsta Pat. Okay, Gangsta Pat was one of those artists that helped to put. He actually was the first artist to go national in Memphis. And if I'm not mistaken, he actually helped to open the door. And I'm talking about he played a part in helping like artists like 8Ball and MJG. I definitely know that he helped DJ Paul because I remember I grew up in the same neighborhood when we moved out of South Memphis. I grew up in the neighborhood in Twinkletown that DJ Paul had grown up in, him and Ricky, which was a Lord Infamous, an infamous Lord. We called him Ricky, right? That was his name. And Ricky was living in the house with Paul. We thought they were brothers, but that's actually Paul's nephew. Paul's father was raising Ricky as his son, which was his grandson, right? And I can remember when Paul used to come around there and hang out with us in my driveway, me and my cousins and stuff. That's when he was had just started DJing. We didn't even know Ricky was a rapper, right? Because he was always real quiet. You know, he just kind of did whatever Paul said do, right? And so he talked about he I remember him being boasting and being happy about Gangsta Pat, okay, which is Patrick Hall. Gangsta Pat agreeing to sit down and help him and work with him, right? I remember that day just like yesterday. He was saying, "Yeah, Gangsta Pat said, you know, that he was going, you know, he's agreeing to work with me. Yeah, he was happy about working with Gangsta Pat." So it was artists like that that people don't even talk about anymore that actually helped to open the doors for a lot of these big artists, right? That we see now. Like I said, A Ball and MJG, I do believe that Gangsta Pat played a very big part in helping them to get some type of deal. Okay. So um hey, like I said, like it's the culture is rich and it makes me proud when I see like the Memphis artists doing what they should do. Young Dolph got it out the mud, right? 8Ball and MJG was not as big as they should have been because them dudes, oh, they still hard. I still love me some. 8Ball and MJG. Woo! I still love them, right? People like Tila and all of them, all of that talent came from out of Memphis, and it makes me so proud. So to actually see them opening up, okay. Let me see what song was that they was playing. Um, let's see. On there, it's 8Ball and MJG play Young Dolph as intro song at the Snowfest 2023. That was a day ago in Houston. Shout out to them boys for doing what's right. You know what I mean? I don't ever want people to think that Memphis ain't doing what they supposed to do, because the Memphians love Young Dolph. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't get mad at people for that especially that's still in the hoods. Okay. Um, I don't get mad at them for saying, well, listen, I'm still out here in the hoods. I have to I gotta be neutral about it. I don't get mad at them about that, right? Because these are the people, they're still out there in the hood, so I don't get mad about that. But it says, well, Young Dolph is still king of Memphis, Tennessee by the real OG legend. 8Ball and MJG, they pay homage to Young Dolph. And I love to see artists standing up saying, listen, I rock with Young Dolph. Hey, I he was a real person. He made a major impact, okay, on the history of music. He'll go down as one of the best. What he was doing, especially paving the way and carving out the way for artists, with that independent situation. I love every moment of it, right? um and we're gonna pay homage to him. It ain't about picking sides, it's about doing what's right. That brother should still be alive, okay. I want to just play just a little bit of it. Hey, I've always been very big fans of 8Ball and MJG. I got to be for real about it. I have, and it makes me so proud that they are from Memphis. Okay, 8Ball and MJG play Young Dolph. Let me see. Okay, that was Snowfest. Hold on. I want you guys to hear this. This video is not gonna be long. I just gotta pay the brothers. I gotta play respect to the brothers. Hold on. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Y'all all right? Y'all all right? Have my baby. And the crowd was going right along with him. Shout out to them for that. Um, I wanted to play what they said when they came. Shout out to 8Ball and MJG. They opened up playing Young Dolph's music, and that means a lot. They're from Orange Mound. Young Dolph was from Castelia, which is about 3 minutes away. It's you go down and just all around the curve, okay, and you're in Castelia, okay. So they were not that far apart as far as where they grew up at, because really Orange Mountain and Castelia could almost be the same thing, right? It's just separated maybe by a street or a house or something. I think it is separated by airways, I think, yeah. But shout out to them. And continuously support 8Ball and MJG. Like I said, all of the artists in Memphis that came before, a lot of the artists that we see now, whether those artists pay homage to them or not, they're really standing on the shoulders of those artists. Okay. A lot of them were not even born yet, but they need to go back and do some of their history and look at what some of these artists did, because they stand on their shoulders. A lot of them are able to do what they do now because they kind of paved the way for them. They went through a lot of the stuff. And the reason I respect Young Dolph so much is because, a lot of those artists got bad deals and they got bad, they got messed over real bad financially. I feel like Young Dolph was trying to stop that cycle. It's see, people before us go through so that we don't have to, but it's unfortunate that that cycle is still being carried on. And that's why I respect Young Dolph so much. And I always say it's like it's meant for our people to stay in bondage, because it's sad when you have your very own people work with the oppressor to take out I'll say a person like Young Dolph. Okay, because he could be considered something like a prophet, because the prophet comes to deliver the word, or to liberate the people, really. And I feel like Young Dolph was trying to financially liberate the people in the music industry, which is a Pharaoh, right? God says, Pharaoh, let my people go. And it bothers me so much that we have our own people shooting themselves in the foot instead of working with somebody like Young Dolph, working to take him out because of their jealousy, because he figured out the recipe. But anyway, shout out to the legends. I definitely wanted to pay homage to them, because they were still some of my favorites, very talented. Glad to see them going. Shout out to Orange Mound. They put Orange Mound, they put Memphis on the map also, but they definitely put Orange Mound on the map because they Orange Mound bound. Okay. All right. I just wanted to put that into the atmosphere. I love you guys. I'll speak with you later.